Okay, excellent. And then I'm going to share my screen as well. Okay. So first, I want to do like a full introduction of myself. So like I said earlier, I'm a senior property and investment manager at Sobha Realty in Dubai. I have over 11 years experience in PR, marketing, and sales. I've been driven influencer marketing strategy for the Central Bank of Nigeria, INEC, and over 40 other institutions, Conga, Jumia, Iroko, Facebook, and so many other brands. I was an official influencer for the Expo 2020 in Dubai. The Expo just ended at the end of March. I manage 3 digital communities with over 150,000 followers, providing learning and development content across different topics. I run the Nigerians in Dubai community, nigeriansindubai.com. We have over 28,000 members, and we've organized over 150 events in the last 3 years. Last year, I conveyed the UAE Employability Summit. We had 20 experts and more than 700 virtual attendees at this summit. Last year, I completed the book called The Black and African Guide to Moving to the UAE. This is the book. I actually have a copy here. The Black and African Guide to Moving to the UAE. So it brought together 12 Nigerian experts, 4 British experts, 2 American experts, Cameroonian experts, Ghanaian experts, and 1 Zimbabwean expert. I've also equally been featured in CNN Africa, Huffington Post UK, and other global platforms. I write mostly about things like technology, lifestyle, entertainment, and a few other topics, general life issues. Now, I'm excited. I'm going to try to bring my smile out because I'm not happy at the time it took people to join the call, but I will bring my smile out. So I'm excited to officially welcome you guys to our Real Estate A team. The vision for us with this Real Estate A team is really to help a lot of us achieve financial independence, help us increase our revenue, help us to use the things that we already have to expand our current revenue base. A little bit about our company, Sobha. Sobha is one of the largest real estate companies in Dubai. If you Google Sobha, you'll see a lot of things about us. One of the things that we pride the most is on our approach to quality. That's the first thing you hear anytime you hear Sobha, you hear quality. Sobha is typically caters to the mid-level / luxury real estate category in the UAE. This year, from a numbers perspective, we have already done over 3 billion dirhams in revenue in property sold for the year 2022. I shared a diagram on the group this morning. For those now on the WhatsApp group, you will join after the call. Dubai real estate market has already done 54 billion dirhams in just 2022. That tells you the kind of value, the kind of money that is being done in this place. Now, working every day with people in real estate, there's usually nothing special about people that succeed in real estate. The only thing that they have is just the will, the drive, and the ability to keep on doing the things that are required to be done. Certain things that need to be done repetitively. They have that will, they have that drive, they have that desire to do those things. My hope is that for those who don't have selling experience, I will be able to help teach some of these things over the next couple of weeks, because we will be having Saturday calls as much as we can, just to help people come out of that comfort zone to be able to sell and make money from this initiative. Before I go deeper into this part, I'm going to quickly, I'm going to share my screen again. This time I want to talk a little bit about what you guys have joined. So for the benefit of people that this is their first time interacting with the call. So 1 minute, let me just share my screen again. Welcome to the new people that just joined us. Okay, now, everyone on this call has probably received an email from me or will receive an email from me after the call. If you haven't received an email from me, please send me your email address after this call and your WhatsApp number, because we need to have you properly registered on our platform so that when you earn your first commissions, you'll be paid easily. It's important that you're properly registered, so please share your contact details with me. Now, one of the things that Sobha has made a lot of people rich in the last 5 years. As a company, we've been in existence since 1978. I will go down, as I go down the slides, I will show a lot of that. But now, before, a lot of the people that we were making rich were corporate organizations that have something called a RERA number. A RERA number in Dubai is an official real estate number that shows that you are registered with the government. But the company decided to move beyond that and begin to focus a lot on individuals, especially individuals in international markets, because from our numbers, we have seen the potential and the capability of international markets. International markets have done over 800,000 dirhams in revenue for us, 800 million in revenue for us as a company. Even last year, Africa did over 900 million.
No, just put it in the microwave so long.
Okay, I'm going to mute you now so that we don't have that interference again. So last year, Africa did more than 900 million dirhams in revenue for us here. So we know the capability, we see the numbers, so we can tell. Between 2015 and 2018, over $6 billion was sold in Africa for real estate properties in the UAE. So that tells you that there's a lot of money. And the people that are buying these things are people that you interact with in some way, whether on social media, whether friend of a friend of a friend of a friend, or some way. And these are people you can also reach as well. So we'll be showing you how. But let's take a look at the program. Now, the steps to joining this program are: 1, documentation, onboarding. Onboarding is very critical. So to begin your journey, you need to have filled the registration form and sent the statutory documents. I have dropped the registration form on the group. I've sent some of your emails. But if you've still not received it, send me your email and your WhatsApp number after the call so you can receive the 2 forms: 1, the registration form; 2, the bank account sign-up form. Next, once your contract has been signed, then done. Usually we send a non-objection certificate so that you can market our products, but that's not required at the moment anymore by the Dubai government. So once you have properly duly signed your contract and sent us the information, then you can begin acting as an international business partner on our behalf. So for everyone that hasn't done that, please do that. Next stage for us pretty much after this is to add you to the WhatsApp group and begin to start sending you emails. So we send you product brochures, pictures, images. Daily, we also send you availability reports because we have a very large team that is remarketing our products. So they get sold out really fast. For example, a couple of days ago, I was still sending messages about a particular building called Creek Vista Reserve. Now it's totally sold out. So buildings get sold out really fast. And you have to understand some of the things that some buildings have waterfront view. These are so on the daily availability report that I will be sharing is an Excel file. You'll be seeing the daily availability. Does this have waterfront view? Does it have Burj Khalifa view? What view it has? So that's going to be very important. Now, let's learn a little bit about our company. So you're going to be doing things for the company. So it's pretty important that you know some things about the company. Now, our chairman is Mr. PNC Menon. He's the chairman and the founder of Sobha Group. The name Sobha, so it's not Sobha. I know, so for a lot of people, if English is your first language, it looks like Sobha or Sobha. So it's Sobha. That's how it's pronounced. The name Sobha is the wife of our chairman. So Sobha is a company of love. That's what I like to say, because the name of the company is the name of the wife of our chairman. So this is our company growth trajectory. So in 1976, our chairman moved to Oman. Now we like to describe ourselves as palace makers because in Oman, in Tajikistan, in Bahrain, a lot of the countries in the Middle East, in Sudan, in Africa, we've built palaces, we've built luxury mosques, and so many other things in all these places. So we call ourselves the palace makers. That's how we position ourselves. Our colors are black and gold, if you can even see from this presentation. So that's who we are. So you are coming into a heritage of palace makers. So always very proud of that particular heritage. In 1995, we started Sobha Engineering and Contracting. At Sobha, we say that we're the only real estate company in the UAE that is backward integrated. Backward integrated simply means that we started out doing interior design, engineering, and construction before we became developers. So when we came to the UAE, the first thing we did is that we were building on behalf of other developers. That's how we built what we call our legacy of quality. One of our mantras or our key statements is that at Sobha, we do not follow standards of quality, international standards of quality. We define them. We define the international standards of quality. So in Dubai, when they're talking about property, they ask the question, is it Sobha quality? That's how we. So this is something that you can even tell people when you're talking to them about the quality of our product. Is it Sobha quality? That's the question that we have. So if you look at the trajectory of growth of our company, Sobha Renaissance and IT 2016 Architectural Metalworks, Sobha ME General Contracting 2018, 2010 Sobha Services and Trade Contracting, till we launched our first master community in 2014 called the Sobha Heartland Master Community. For all of you in Dubai, I will be inviting you to come to my office to visit. I'm going to be in the office tomorrow. If you will be available to come around, please let me know so that we can meet up at the office. The Sobha Heartland Master Community is an 8 million square mile master community in Meydan. Meydan is the new downtown Dubai. So that's where we launched our master community. Now, you have to understand it, developers in Dubai, there are two types. So there's off plan and there's on plan. Off plan means investors invest before the buildings are ready. That way they get it cheaper. That way they get the luxury of selecting what particular apartment they want and so many other things. So when we launched our master plan in 2014, the trajectory was that from 2014 to 2025, we would have completed 8 million square miles. It's a lot. And within that period, we completed 2 international schools. We've launched a lot of villas. There's a video I will share on the group. One of our team members, she was at my office. She's from Namibia. She was at my office last week. So I took her to one of the villas. She did a video. I will share that video on the group. So yes, that's when we launched that. So our 8 million square mile community. So it is within this community that are a lot of the properties that you will be selling, that we are selling at the moment. Now, if we say 2015, we launched the Heartland International School. It's an American curriculum school. It's a pretty beautiful school, one of the best schools in Dubai. We launched the North London Collegiate School. North London Collegiate is an international school brand in the UK. They're like one of the best schools in the UK. So they are within our Sobha Heartland community as well. Then in 2018, we launched the Creek Vistas. Creek Vistas is the first set of buildings that we launched. And then we also handed over phase 1 of our Heartland Greens communities. 2019, we handed over phase 1 of our villas, 4 to 5 bedroom, beautiful villas. In 2020, we handed over phase 3 of our Heartland community. And 2021, we launched our first waterfront tower at Sobha Heartland, the Waves, pretty beautiful tower. So that is a breakdown of our decade. So this is kind of important for you to understand from a company perspective, so that when you're having conversations with people, you are able to answer some of their questions. You see, one of the videos I shared yesterday on the group, this is not a lead generation group. If it's just lead generation that we require, we can generate leads, trust me. And then as well, the truth about lead generation is if you just generate leads alone, then you would probably have to share your commissions with whoever closes it. But if you take this initial steps, have the conversation with people, and then you bring me in after you have done some of the work, then it's a lot easier for you to close. Yeah? Okay. So I'm going to move on to the next step. Now, this is how our community looks. So it's 2 minutes. This is how the community looks. If you look at the screen, it's 2 minutes from the international schools within the community. It's 10 minutes from DIFC. DIFC is Dubai International Financial Center. It's 10 minutes from the Maidan Race Course, 12 minutes from the Burj Khalifa. It's 12 minutes from Dubai Opera. Within the community right now, they are constructing a mall, the Maidan Mall. That is 3 times the size of Dubai Mall. It is massive, massive. It's going to be one of the biggest malls in the world. So we're 12 minutes from Dubai Opera, 20 minutes from the international airport, 20 minutes from Dubai Marina. So structured within that community is everything that is required to live. So this is our community. This is the breakdown of the community. So this is the community. So right now, the waterfront is being constructed and so many other things are being constructed right now. Now, here I look at some of our apartments. The apartments that you guys will be selling. So at the moment, we have from 1 bedroom to 5 bedroom apartments available. We have Creek Vista Reserve is sold out now. It was available as of last week, but it's sold out now. We have the Crest. The Crest is a set of 4 towers, Tower A, B, C, D. It's a waterfront property. Tower D now is totally sold out. That's the one that has the exact waterfront view. Totally sold out, but we still have availability in Tower A, B, and Tower C. Creek Vista Reserve is totally sold out, but we recently launched a 3rd tower, Creek Vista Grand. This tower, the Crest, will be launched next year, 2023. Creek Vista Grand will be launched in 2025. Now, so what are your expectations? How do you make money? One, you make money by generating interest within your network, your direct network and your external network. So people within your network, friends of friends, family, your bosses at work, you generate interest by generating business within that network. So you refer customers to the sales manager in Sobha. So after having conversations, you gauge their interest that okay, this person could buy, this person could be interested, then you refer them to Sobha. The customers are engaged to make a decision. Decision is made, payment is made. You get 50% of your commission. So this is old figure because the commission of 5% is paid. Now I shared the commission structure is 5 to 8%. You get 5% if the customer buys the property of within 1 million dirhams to 9.99 million dirhams. If the customer buys property of 10 million dirhams, you get 6% commission. If the customer buys the property of 50 million dirhams, you get 8% commission. Now, it could be multiple customers. Within a 1 month window, if you sell 15 million dirhams in 1 to 2 months window, you will get your commission at an 8% window. Let's do that quick calculation for you guys to see. So people are getting these numbers. I was with someone yesterday, and in the last 3 months, he has made 700,000 dirhams in commission. That's about $250,000 in commission within the last 3 months. So it is very possible. Let's do that quick calculation. If you sell 20 million, the commission is 6.5%. So that's 6.5 divided by 100 times 20 million dirhams. That's 1.3 million dirhams commission. 1.3 million dirhams commission at 6.5. That's a lot of money. In dollars, that's going to be about, the exchange is about 3.6. That's going to be about $300,000 in commission. So your commission potential with this initiative is very, very much. It is very, very much. I know a lot of people that take this as a job. Whatever job you're doing at the moment, whether it pays you $10,000 a month, with one deal, you can earn your salary at like times 7. So take this as a job. Take this as a job, and I will show you ways that you can maximize. I've had people that have conversations with me. I don't know how to find customers. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to sell. I will show you some techniques that can help you. Now, how do you get your commission? Now, the customer pays 10% of the property value. Now, Dubai government charges 4% land registration fees. And then they charge something called a 1,150 okud. So, and then they sign the booking form. Once they do all this, 10% plus 4% land registration plus 150 dirhams, you get 50% of your commission, which is 255% of your commission. If the customer pays 20% of the property value immediately, plus 4% land registration fees, plus 1,150, you get your full commission immediately. So we have seen clients that paid 50% to start with. So you can get your full commission immediately. Let's do this calculation. These numbers are very realistic, because imagine we've sold 54 billion AD worth of property already in the Dubai property market for 2022. 54 billion in, let's divide that for the dollar. In dollars, $15 million worth of properties have been sold. So like if let's even do that calculation. Let's even calculate it at 8%, the amount of commission that has been given out this year already to people. Over $1.2 million has been paid out as commission already in the Dubai property market this year. Now, an average property value is from 1.3 million dirhams. 1.3 million dirhams is, let's do the dollar calculation for people that, so the dollar calculation, the rate is about 3.6. It's about $361,000 for one property. But remember, the customer only has to pay 10%, $36,000 for you to receive 50% of your commission, or 20%, $72,000 for you to receive your full commission. Once the customer has paid that, you don't have any business whatsoever with the customer anymore. We will do the rest of the follow-up where the rest of the money is concerned. You are already smiling to the bank. You're already making your next commission. And we have payment plans. Customers, we even have 2-year post-payment plan. Customers also get mortgages from banks, whether banks in their home country or banks in Dubai. So this is a product that people are buying big time. Nigerians in the diaspora. Let me show you guys something. I received a message yesterday. So because a lot of times I will share my screen, but let me just open this guy's message. I received a message from a guy yesterday. Like initially when I saw his request, I thought it was like, who is this young guy that's sending me requests on LinkedIn? But that's another thing you should know about Dubai properties. Do not neglect anybody. There's no young guy. I'm going to just increase it just for the benefit, for you to just know that you should not underrate the capability of anybody buying property. So I've just zoomed it in fully so you guys can see it. Now, let me share the screen. So this is LinkedIn. This guy sent me a message, said, "Hi, Ifeanyi. Can you guys see my screen clearly?" Someone can just answer for the group. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, great. So hi, Ifeanyi. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for accepting my request for that. I'm a software engineer based in Paris, and I'm really interested in investing in real estate in Dubai. Could you please let me know if you have some time to chat about the details? I spoke to this guy 3 days ago, and right now he's already ready to make his deposit for his apartment in Dubai. Ordinarily, he looks 23, but with tech today, everybody has the potential of investing. There's so much money available. An average tech salary is about $8,000 a month. That means his 3-month salary is a deposit on an apartment in Dubai. That tells you that you should not neglect anyone as a potential customer for the product. Do not neglect anyone. And not just them, do not neglect who they could know as well. So you don't say, oh no, this person cannot buy, this person cannot buy. Should I tell you, since I joined properties, I've reached out to so many people from my past. This is not the time for you to be shy. Whether it's a past ex-husband, ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, reach out to everybody now. So that is very, very critical. Now I'm going to share my screen back to continue. I just wanted to just show you guys that particular guy that reached out to me. Let me continue going through the full process. So as soon as the customer pays that, you get your full commissions. Next is the offer that we have for customers at the moment. This is an amazing offer. A lot of you, I hear people are in Germany, in Namibia, in Nigeria. Right now, if a customer pays 2% of the property value, we will fly them to Dubai for free. They pay 2%, we will fly them to Dubai. We will put them in a luxury hotel for 3 days for free. Let's do that calculation real quick. I'm going to do the dollar calculation. So 361,000 is what we said is the average property value, like the lowest. We also have a property called the S Tower. It's a luxury property. It sells for about $4 million. A lot of people are buying up that property as well. So $361,000 times 2% divided by 100, times 2 divided by 100. So that means if they pay just $7,000, less than the salary of someone in tech, we will fly them to Dubai for free, put them in a luxury hotel, give them the Sobha experience before they now have to down pay the remaining 8%, or the remaining 10% or 18%, as the case may be. So this is an offer you guys need to heavily capitalize on. This is an offer that a lot of people are taking. Customers from Ukraine, from Russia, from so many different places, they are taking up this offer. So you guys need to take advantage of this kind of offer. And then for the Ramadan period as well, everybody that buys property with us, we're giving them 50 grams of 24 karat gold. 50 grams of 24 karat gold. 1 gram of gold, let's check 1 gram of gold price today. 1 gram of gold price today is about $47. About $47. So 50 grams is almost $3,000 worth of gold that we're giving to people that buy property. This is some of the value that we're providing at the moment. So it's a great opportunity for you guys to take advantage and begin to sell. So I want you to start to worry me. Where are the product pictures? Where are the videos? Where are the sample messages I can send to potential clients? Worry me, disturb me, ask me for things. I'm ready to give you guys these things. Every day on the WhatsApp group, I will be sharing an availability report so you can always know that, okay, this is available, this is not available. So you guys need to begin to look through your database, your entire Facebook contacts, your entire Instagram contacts, your entire LinkedIn contacts for people you feel could be a good fit. And it's a simple message. Hi, I am now an international business partner with Sobha, one of the largest real estate companies in Dubai. I would like to have a conversation with you about buying property in Dubai. Or would you be interested in buying property in Dubai? Or right now we have an offer. We will fly you to Dubai for free. You can even start with that. We will fly you to Dubai for free. And when their interest is peaked, then you can now share the 2% offer. Then you can now share the different properties, all the videos I will send to you, the pictures I will send to you, and everything. And then if you need me to jump on a call with you, with them on Zoom, I will jump on a call. Or if you're in Dubai and you want me to call them directly through my voice call, I have international minutes. I will call them directly with you. So this is some of the opportunity. Now, I'm going to go I'm going to just talk about why people invest in Dubai now, why people invest in Sobha Heartland, and then I will quickly move to just giving a little bit of tips on how to prospect, how to identify potential clients. I don't want to take too much of your time, so I'm going to try to wrap up in the next 45 minutes. If at this point you have any questions, please feel free to ask me the questions. I'm happy to answer the question. So why people invest in Dubai? Let me just pull up that slide. Okay. So now, why do people invest in Dubai? You are going to receive a lot of stuff from people. They will say things like, oh, Dubai doesn't give visa, long-term visa, or it's Canada I want to go to, blah, blah, blah. You know what? A lot of the people that I know that have gone to Canada, they simply get their passports from Canada and they come back to Dubai. So a lot of your family people, your friends that are moving to Canada, they are potential customers for properties in Dubai because they are buying heavily. Now, why do people invest in Dubai and in Sobha Heartland? One, there's zero tax on residential real estate. Zero tax on residential real estate. Around the world, there is tax on real estate. In London, in Hong Kong, in most locations, there is tax on real estate. But in Dubai, there is zero tax on residential real estate. At the moment, there is zero income tax as well for you. If you earn 20,000 dirhams in Dubai, you will take that money fully. As part of this program, in 6 months, if you have sold, or even in 2 months, if you reach the target of 15 million dirhams in the next 2 to 3, 6 months, if you meet it this month, we'll have you on a flight to Dubai immediately with a job offer of minimum 6,000 dirhams, minimum, with the possibility of that increasing. So apart from your commission, you get that salary. So yeah, so and you will have that money will be fully yours. Since I've been in Dubai for over 4 years now, I have not paid the government one direct income tax. The only tax we pay is VAT on goods and services that we buy. Now, there's long-term residency visa for people that buy property in Dubai. If you buy a property in Dubai, for as long as you own that property, you will have Dubai residence visa. Dubai residence visa, if you buy a property of 1 million to a property of about 1.999 million dirhams, you have 3-year residence, 2 to 3 year residence visa. If you buy a property of over 2 million dirhams, you have 5-year residence visa. And this visa is renewable as long as you own that property. If you buy a property of above 10 million, you get 10 years residence visa. Dubai recently just launched the Gold Card. It's a 10-year long-term residence visa for investors and for people under a special class. Dubai has also started giving out passports to people. And one of the easiest ways to get passport is by one, investing in property and investing in developing Dubai. That's one of the easiest ways to get. So right now, challenge people. There are passports available. It is available. There's long-term residency. As a Dubai resident, I have visa free to a lot of countries, a lot. So that possibility is here, big time. Another thing to know is that Dubai is one of the safest cities in the world. Dubai is a city. Country is UAE. Dubai is in the top 5 of safest cities in the world. Top 5. Recent analysis that was done by Forbes and a lot of other bureaus says that Dubai is the #1 destination for families to visit. It is the #1 destination. It also says that Dubai is the #1 place where women feel safer to walk at night. So these are some of the things that you can reel out to people that potentially could buy property from you. Now, for people buy Dubai real estate for 2 reasons. One, to live as a resident and to enjoy the benefits like the long-term residency visa, income tax, and so many other things. Another reason is as an investment. That means they buy to rent. Now, on the rent side, the questions people will be asking you is ROI. ROI is return on investment. The return on investment of investing in Dubai is or investing in Sobha Heartland properties is between 8 to 11%. Personally, I live in a 2-bedroom apartment. At some point in the last 3 months, I moved out of my apartment because of the rental income. I got over 25% ROI on renting my apartment. And Dubai is always having events like this. Dubai is always doing events. Dubai is always bidding for things just so that they continue to attract people to Dubai. Another reason why people invest in Dubai is 90%, 95% expat rates. That means over 95% of people that live in Dubai are not from the UAE. Dubai is more of a foreign land than any other place in the world. So as an African, as a British person, you come to Dubai and you get a lot of benefits. You feel a lot safer here. You feel a lot more understood here. There are no Arabic people that are trying to side-eye you or anything like that. Now, the average rent price in this area that you're selling properties, and that question people will ask you, all this is in the email I shared with you. The average rent price is between 70,000 to 150,000 dirhams for 1-bedroom to 3-bedroom. That's the average rent price. For the S Tower that we're building on Sheikh Zayed Road, the rent price is over 250,000 dirhams. So that potential for revenue is really high. Now, properties in our Medan area are in the closest community to the financial center districts. That's the IFC. That's where a lot of heavyweight business companies are located. Our properties boast of the best quality in the market. Like I said before, people are always asking, is your property Sobha value, Sobha quality? Now, like I mentioned before, we're the only developer with backward integration. We don't default on delivery timelines at all. So if we say a property will be ready 2023 September, it will be ready in 2023 September. The confidence with which I'm reeling out some of this information to you is the confidence with which I want you to be able to reel out the information to people that will potentially buy from you. Within that community, Medan Race Course is ready. We have the Medan 1 hotel, really massive hotel. We have the Medan Mall that is coming 3 times the size of the Dubai Mall being constructed. So it's important that you know all these things because they help you to sell. Now, the next question, approach, how? How can you find customers? Now, depending on the business that you do at the moment, within that business is an opportunity for you to find customers. For example, people that do travel and tourism, one of the things I've told them is, if you're doing a travel and a tour to Dubai, include a visit to Sobha Heartland, Sobha Experience Center as part of your tour package. Tell me the day that those people are coming. I will send a bus to pick them from their hotel and bring them. And we will do a walk through all our properties. And if any of them buys, your commission is secure. So if you do travel and tourism, that's a strategy that can work for you. Add that as part of your tour packages. Now, let me share the next slides on using social media, using your direct network to find customers. Now, this morning, I sent something for you guys to open. It's a tool called Lucia. Now, okay, before I share that, let me just show you guys this. So just to show you that a lot of the things that we have promised we're doing already. So if you look at the screen, you will see Sobha Connect UK events. Next month, hopefully, I will be in the UK in May. for an event. These two ladies were like any of you. They live in Dubai. They became Sobha International Business Partners. They've sold a property. Now they've said there's a potential of reaching a lot more customers with an event in the UK. So we as Sobha, we are paying for the event hall. It's going to be, let me just run through the slides. This is a presentation that we sent to our senior management. So this is the presentation. This is the event flyer. Diamond in the desert, the opportunities that over 20 years in Dubai have shown us. The next, we could be doing this event in your country with you as the main organizer. Whether Namibia, whether it's Germany you live in, whether it's Nigeria, we could be doing our next Diamond in the Desert event in your country after you have given us 2 sales. This could be you as one of the speakers and then us as the team. You can see we choose the best hotels. We're doing this event at Marriott Bonvoy in central London, UK. That's one of the best locations for events. We're giving them a lot of, this is the event, the presentation, this is the event agenda, this is the location, profile of the speakers. And then if you see Sobha team members for the trip, you can see my name, Ifeanyi Abraham, because I onboarded these 2 partners. I was the one that brought them to be a part of the team. So this is to show you that we are doing a lot of these things. If you see the email I sent you, I told you there's an opportunity to have an event for you in your country once you have met up with some of the targets. Now, so the next thing I want to talk about is profiling of clients. Profiling. I'm just going to move quickly to the profiling page that I have on this document. This is a document that I will go through in depth maybe next week, but for now, I want to just talk about profiling, and then I want to give some quick tips on how to engage customers, because this week I want to close business from the group. I want someone on the group to give me business. Profiling your clients. Now, our main targets are high net worth individuals or upcoming high net worth individuals, irrespective of age. A 26-year-old Russian girl bought her first property last week. We've seen even younger people buy. Look at this 23-year-old guy that has approached me about buying property. So in Dubai, for example, you target restaurants and experiences that HNIs enjoy. A similar thing in your country. You use Instagram hashtags and blogs. You come up with lists to check. For example, one way we are profiling people at the moment, I'm looking for people to work with in Congo. And one of the lists that I just searched for on Google was top real estate companies in Congo, top real estate professionals in Congo. And I've been approaching them individually, inviting them to join the program. You, for example, that could be a similar strategy. If you had access to top real estate companies, or even people that work in real estate companies, they have access to leads because they have sold properties to high net worth individuals in those countries. Have a conversation with them. If you have a friend of a friend, have a conversation. See, your commission right now is 5 to 8%. If you share your commission with one of those such people and you guys get 2.5%, 2.5%, or 3%, 3%, you reach $50,000 50 million dirhams, 3% is a lot. Rather than holding on to the commission and saying, oh, okay, no, I must find the customer myself. If you find a potential partner that you feel could help you get the business a lot easier, approach that person. Share your commission with that person. Tell me, I've approached this person, oh, in case this person comes to you behind me. We're talking about sharing our commission. That way you are secure. So do that. Approach real estate professionals in your location. Approach them if you're not already in that industry. Look at some of the top real estate companies in your in where you live. Target salespeople, the head of sales. Target other sales managers within the company. They have access to databases. They have access to existing customers. Together, you guys should prospect. It's a simple conversation. For them, they've already interacted with this customer. It's simply like, bro, Mr. Bello, Mr. Jude, Mr. Andre, Are you interested in investing in property in Dubai? Dubai is where a lot of money is going from Africa at the moment. People like numbers. You told them over 800 million dirhams was invested from Africa in Dubai properties last year. And right now, there are some really good deals that you can tap in. I work as an international business partner reselling Dubai properties. That's what, like, one of the major roles I'm doing right now at the moment. I'm even preparing for my Dubai trip in 3 months. Very easy, light-headed conversations can get them interested. Oh, wow. Tell me more. You send them pictures, you send them videos. You say, oh, they're interested. Oh, let's have a call with my sales manager, my sales director. And then I have a call with them and we close the deal. That's a very easy way for you to get your commission. Old boyfriend, old girlfriend, old husband, everybody, reach out to people. This is the time for you to use your friends, use everyone around you to reach out to all their potential people. These conversations is the easiest conversations that eventually lead to deals. But first, you have to profile high net worth individuals. I want all of you to create a list. Create a list of your existing network. Divide it into two. Potential buyer, potential connector. Potential buyer, list all the people that are potential buyers, whether it's on LinkedIn, you follow them, or it's on Instagram, or wherever you follow them. List potential connectors, people that are within your immediate network, and then also look at possible other connectors. That's the way for you to start the profile. And then you immediately start engaging in these conversations. This is not the time to be shy. Talk to everybody, anybody. It doesn't matter if you guys quarrel on a bad note. If you feel like you guys quarrel on a bad note and you feel like that person is the potential connector, there's nobody that the promise of money does not recalibrate their brain. Talk to them. Yes, we went out on a bad note, but you know what? I feel like you are good to me. I feel like it was a misunderstanding. I feel like we can make money together now. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk. So money is one of the easiest things that men's relationships and men's bridges. And what we want to leverage on your existing relationships. So that's how to profile. Another next thing you have to profile is high salary earners, profiled by maybe LinkedIn title and industry. High salary earners. Look at this guy now, he's in tech. Tech boys, target tech boys now. They're usually 19-year-old to 27-year-old. They are earning big salaries, big salaries. For example, there are people here from Namibia. There's some Namibian guys that just launched a small portable CPU. They're about to raise investments. Those are people that could potentially want to move their operations to Dubai or get a property in Dubai. Find them. This is the time now when you read newspaper or listen to the news, you listen with much more insight. Like, okay, this person is a potential customer. So now you're profiling everybody now as a potential customer. You know, let me tell you like a personal story. Now, a couple of years ago in my life, I came to a realization that if I meet someone now and perhaps they don't like me at this moment, it could be because they don't like the present version of me. So there could be people in your lives in the past that you've approached for different things, but what you were approaching them with wasn't what they were interested in that moment. This could be the time for you to approach them now. I had a girl, let me tell you, it's always fun to tell a girl story. I had a girl that I liked, and we were partying out, and I tried to kiss her that day. This was maybe 6 years ago. She bit my lip so hard. I had a wound on my lip. I was annoyed, but you know what? I started laughing. Then I'd already come up with my theory. You know what? 2 years later, down the line, we dated. It was a great relationship. But you know what happened? I had to evolve. I evolved. After 2 years, I was a lot different. I got to the point where that version of me was a lot better. So that could be the same situation with some of the people that have been in your life in the past. Now you have something tangible that you can take to them, that you guys can engage on. So feel free to reach out to them. That's very important. Next people you take a look. Now I talked about browser tools like Lucia. Now I shared Lucia on the group this morning. Let me show you how Lucia works. Let me open my LinkedIn. Now, unfortunately, at this moment, you need to join Lucia using a corporate account. That's maybe at something.com. You cannot use Gmail to join Lucia. So if you are working with a company and you have an account, you can use your account to join Lucia. It's a great tool for anybody to have. what Lucia does is it helps you to get contact details on people from LinkedIn. So for example, this is Lucia. I've already enabled Lucia on my browser. I go to search. I search for real estate professionals. And I just click search. Now, it has brought out a real estate professionals group for me, but I don't want groups. I want people. So I just scroll down. Companies, yeah, these are some people in real estate. Now, Lucia is already working. You can see it's already working. It's already working. It's already working. Now, I can click on the name of the person. Click on this guy, Justin Birch. Now, Justin Birch is a business broker. He's based in the US. I just take a look at his profile. I want to get his details. I click on Lucia. Lucia brings out email, phone number. If Lucia tells you no data, it means this person doesn't have any data. They have gone through his account like a fine comb and they didn't find data. I go back. That was Justin. He doesn't have data, so they couldn't find. But if I continue to search for people, I will eventually find someone whose data is available. And Lucia does really fast, does the checking such that let me search. Let me search for just someone random. Let's search for someone that's on the group at the moment. So I can see Juliet on the group. I can see Juliet Ibokwe on the group. Let's search for Juliet real quick. So Juliet Ibokwe. Let's see, does it come on? Hasn't come on yet. Yeah, I think that's the full name. Forgive me if I didn't. You can see Audrey. He already brought out Audrey's email. But let's find someone that's actually on the group. So Juliet, did I get the spelling of your surname? Because I cannot see your profile. I cannot see Juliet's profile. This is Juliet? No, this cannot be Juliet. Juliet, please speak. Did I get the spelling of your name? Because I cannot find your profile.
No, Ifeanyi, you missed the E before the K.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. The E before the K. Okay, great. So this is Juliet. So she's a sales. That's a great picture, by the way, Juliet, the yellow picture. So she's a sales and key account manager at VBank. Can you see? It has brought out her full details. In fact, it even shows the name someone said her name as Nestle Uche. That means she worked at Nestle at some point in her life and her other name is Uche. If I click on show contact, it will give me her email and it will give me her phone number. Now, I can directly just send Juliet a message and there's a higher potential of getting business from Juliet now. So you can see, I can try for any other person here that's on LinkedIn. That is the power of Lucia. It's a very, very powerful tool. So please, if you have a corporate email, join. What we are going to do in the next 1 month, hopefully, I will create a domain where I can give people on this team corporate emails so that you can actually join as well and enjoy Lucia if you don't already have a corporate email. I will create corporate emails for you guys so that you can enjoy the benefits. Okay? So that's the power of Lucia. It's a very, very powerful tool. So right now, these days, with different tools on the internet, you can reach people that you would ordinarily not reach. Next is aspirational individuals. Look at this guy. The guy in Paris sent me a message. He wants to move to Dubai. Now, I know in October 2020, 2020 in Nigeria was a very bad day. There was a gunshot at Lekki. I know over 100 people that have moved to Dubai between that time and now, simply because that particular incident made them to start reconsidering their life. These are people that were doing great in Nigeria. So these are people that have the potential of buying property from you or from us. So things like lifetime renewable Dubai residence visa and other advantages of having a visa-free, income-free. Dubai visa is also the easiest visa to get as well. It's the fastest and easiest visa to get. These are some of the things, the advantages of having, of what's it called, of being in Dubai. Another way to profile clients is deal hunters. There are people that are always looking for deals, holidays. This current 2% to book and fly offer is very, very good for them. Free gold, very, very good for them. Politicians, elections are approaching in a lot of countries at the moment. Tenures are ending. Politicians are looking for where to stash money. Listen, we have to be opportunistic. Politicians are looking for where to stash money at this moment. Be the one to help them stash the money by investing in Dubai property. So difficult, low taxes, difficulty of extradition. Extradition is like arresting them from Dubai, and other favorable things can help them to own multiple properties here. Another set of people is luxury lovers, people that like luxury. We have the S Tower. We have a lot of properties that fall under the luxury category. So these are people, these are all potential buyers for Dubai property. Another thing is new money, new money. New money is people that just came into money. Maybe they got money from betting. I didn't add it from internet fraud as well, Yahoo Yahoo. If we know, well, all of us are Africans on this call. So you've heard about Yahoo Yahoo. A lot of Yahoo Yahoo boys invest into buy property. You have no business. After they bought the property, you have no business. Your own is you're providing a service. They have the money. So target them. Target those Yahoo Yahoo boys that you have in your circle or on Instagram. Target them by the hashtags, by the clubs they visit. All the men or women that have ever been in your life now that you felt like had money, this is the time to reach out to them, because now you have something tangible. Your pastors, target your pastors as well. Pastors, religious leaders buy a lot of property in the UAE, a lot. Take this to your pastor in church now. Your pastor might know other people. You might have to share your commission with your pastor, but that's fine as well. 3% of $415,000 is a lot of money. It's over $10,000, money that is not in your pocket at the moment. So don't be afraid to share. So that is the way that you can profile clients. So at this point, I'm going to stop talking so that I can have a conversation with you guys, because I wanted to keep the call as much as possible. I said I would end in 45 minutes. It's about 45 minutes now. That's after the last time I spoke. So I want to, if you have any questions about the program, if you have any queries, anything you feel hasn't been clear, please, this is your time to ask me now. Anyone? Anyone have a question? There has to be one question. I don't want to be pointing at people randomly now. Who is iPhone? I can see someone whose name is iPhone. Who is iPhone? Please, when you join this call, just try to edit your name. Who is iPhone?
It's Lerato.
Oh, okay. Lerato, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? Sorry, I'll
Yes.
do that.
Yeah, you joined late on the call.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like download the app and do the most. So I'm sorry, but I'll change my name.
Okay. No, so this session is recorded. I will share a link. I will share the recording to the group, so anyone that has missed it can watch it as well. But do you have any questions, Lerato? Do you have any questions, Joke? If you guys have any questions, please let me know now.
Well, at the moment, I don't have from my side. I'm fine
Okay.
for now.
Okay, excellent. How much business are we expecting from you this week, Lerato?
To be honest, I don't know yet, but I'm gonna push.
Great. That's all is required. Push.
Yeah.
That's all that's
Yeah.
required. That's all that's required. I'm happy to give you guys banners. If you send me your picture, I will give you a banner that just writes that you're an international business partner with Sobha. I'll give you that banner so that you can even post on your social media, send to people. That way they are aware of what you are doing. Okay, I want everybody on this call to push. I'm going to be looking out personally for all of you. I've received leads from some of you, which is great, but it has to go beyond leads. We need to do some of the actual prospecting and have the basic conversations with these people before we do the lead generating thing. But people that receive leads, I will reach out to the leads, but I want you to do some of that work as well. That's why I want you to have the product knowledge. So I'm going to send again the full list of properties we have. There are about 6 of them. I'm going to send availability reports, pricing, pictures, videos. Please feel free to ask me for any of this. It's on the group. Ask me on the group. Put me on the hot seat. Ifeanyi, where's picture? Ifeanyi, where's video? I will give you on the group. That way, I want to see more engagement in that group. I want us to encourage each other by posting stuff in the group. When you're doing something, when you're prospecting, if you do something that you feel works, post it on that group as well. I don't want to be, it's not a group where I speak alone. No, it's a group where we all have a collective goal. Collective goal is to make money. I want us to have monthly parties, celebratory parties, both virtual and in Dubai when we have when we close deals. That's what I want us to have. I want to have virtual parties. I want to give you people, I want to pay for these parties. Last week I had a party for some of our team. So we have 2 different groups. I had a party for the other group at a club called Enish in Dubai. I bought them wine, I bought them champagne, we bought everything. We enjoyed ourselves. So I want to have that same thing with everybody on this group. But we can only begin to enjoy this when we start to begin to earn. That's critical. I want to see some of you in Dubai next month, 2 months. Those are not in Dubai already. I want you to move to Dubai. Come. This is the place. I love Dubai. Trust me, before moving to Dubai, I'd always been coming here on holidays, but since I came here, I absolutely love it. And I want you guys here as well. So if there's no other query or question, I want to thank everyone that has joined this call. I will reshare the video so that you can watch it again. And then if you need any other thing, please feel free to ask me. If you've not filled the form, please fill the form. And then let's get to work, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. If we can, let's take a virtual selfie before we leave. Let's take a virtual selfie so that we can add that to the group. I'm going to add a gallery. Yes, so please open your videos briefly. Let's take a virtual selfie. Yes, I see amen. I see, okay, more people. See Juliet. More people. Let's take a virtual selfie. We're waiting for Topper. We're waiting for Lerato, Joke, and Pray. Let me come put up my sniping tool. Okay, I see Pray. Okay, everybody is ready except for Lerato.
I'm so sorry. I think my phone is a problem. I'm really sorry.
Okay, no issues then. Okay, people, let's smile. Done. Got it. Okay. Thanks a lot, guys, for joining. I'm going to save the, and I will post it on the group now. So, group call. So, please enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and feel free to reach out to me at any time. Yeah? Anything, anyone. Bye, guys.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
Bye.